your grandpa?
Well, I mean, I just have the best of memories as a child. It's things that probably wouldn't mean anything to anybody else, but I can remember sitting on Grandpa Bill's lap, and he wore this musk that just, as a child, I was like, that's what a man smells like. And when he laughed, he had this, it wasn't a laugh that just was overpowering. It was kind of just a calm laugh, but just sitting on his lap, and everywhere we went, when him and I were around each other, that's what I did. I sat on his lap. He took me sailing on the boat, which was definitely his passion. And I remember him letting me steer the boat, and I would have been convinced, still convinced, that I was in total control of the boat. But I wasn't. And it was just those times that, as a kid, that's what we looked forward to, was going to Virginia and visiting Grandpa Bill and being on the boat and sleeping on the boat. And I had almost forgot how wonderful those memories were until my oldest son got pictures on Grandpa's boat, his first visit to Virginia, and it just brought everything back to life that I remembered. The same look in both of their eyes.
That's right.
And that's what that's what I hold close to me, is those memories.
Nice. Those are great memories, aren't they? Very wonderful memories. And that's what we choose. We choose to remember the good memories and the memories that bring us comfort. Did you want to say something, Jackie, right?
Yeah. Anyhow,
Okay.
I'll be short, to the point.
Hope we're not taking somebody's time away from them.
First time I ever talked to Dad was before Mary and I got married. He had had a cow that Mary had met me and had gotten engaged so quickly, and was not going to come to the wedding. So I said, Mary, give me his phone number. So I called him and I talked to him. I found Dad to be very genuine, very straightforward, honest, and compassionate about his daughter. He was easy to get along with. He and I, we struck up a friendship that lasted the whole time that I knew him. He was a man's man. He was one of the most gentle people I've ever met, but who was not afraid to step forward and do what he needed to do when it needed to be done. I always admired him. I always respected him. I regret that I didn't get to spend more time with him, but that was the kind of guy Dad was. Just going on the boat with him was a treat, just to be there with Dad. So I thank him for the opportunity to marry his daughter, and I thank him for what he has given us to remember. Always will. Hope to see him again soon. Well, not too soon.
So here I'm going to give this back to you. One quick one to around. This is what Linda had sent to me, and it says, for my dear daughter. When someone passes out of sight, all we ever bury is our sense of them and not the person. Remember, death is the verdict or the opinion of the onlooker, never the experience of the individual. Much love, Mom. So he's about doing his business, and he's fine. And I'm going to hold on to that. Love you, Dad.